Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about recursive binary search algorithm under data structures. So what we will learn today, what is recursive binary search? I will explain you the recursive binary search algorithm with an example and then we'll calculate the time complexity of recursive binary search algorithm. So first we will see what is recursive binary search algorithm. Recursive means function calling itself again and again. That is called as recursion. Same function will call itself again and again in the program or in the algorithm. That is called as recursion. So we are going to write the binary search algorithm using recursive approach. So recursive binary search algorithm uses stack space. When you call the function, activation record is created for that function inside the stack. So you need a stack space in the recursive binary search algorithm as compared to iterative binary search algorithm. There was no stack space required over there, but here the stack space is required. So now we will see the recursive binary search algorithm with an example. Now this is an integer array A given. Name of the array is A and these are the elements which are stored in the array. All are of type integers and they are in the increasing order. You can see the smallest element is there at the 0th position and the largest element is there at the last position, that is at 7th position. So 0 to 7 are the position or index numbers. Array always starts from 0th index, not from 1. So 0 to 7, total 8 elements are there in the array. And the first element is initially marked as low and the last element, wherever the last element is there, that position is marked as high. So high is currently 7 and low is currently 0. So now I want to search this data element 13 from this array. Now as a human I know 13 is there at the index number 5. But machine doesn't know where 13 is there in the array. So it has to apply searching algorithm to find where exactly the element is present. So we are applying the recursive binary search algorithm to find out that. So we'll start with the function or with the algorithm. Now I have created the function called binary search. It is of type integer. So it has to return the integer value as the answer. And it is taking three parameters inside it, that is int low, int high and int key. Now what is the low value? Currently it is 0 in our case. In int high, what is the int high value? 7 because high is pointing at position 7. And what is the key value or the data which you want to search is 13. So instead of key, I'll write over here data only. Now suppose only one element was there instead of this many element. Then what will happen? Low and high will point to same position. Suppose instead of this big array, there can be a possibility that array has only one element. Okay, this array has A has only one element suppose. That is suppose 13. So in this case, what will be low and what will be the high? Low also will point to the 0th position and high also will point to the 0th position. So when only one element is there, low and high will be same. So in this case, if A of low, that is value present at the low position, is equal to data which we wanted to search, then you have to return answer as low position, that is at the low position the data is present. Okay, so A of low is 0. So A of 0 is what? 13 and 13 only is the data which we wanted to find. So A of 0 is what? 13 and 13 is equal to 13. So values are matching. So you have to return the position where the value is there. So we have to return the low as the answer because at the 0th position only we got the data. That is at a low position only we got the data. So we have to return low as the answer. Now next case is what? There is only one element present in the array, but it is not 13. Something else is there in that array. Only one element is there in the array and we want to find the element 13 only. But 13 is not present in that array. Something else is there. That is 8 is there suppose. So in this case what you will return? You will return -1 as the answer. -1 tells that there is no matching value. Hence element is not present in the array. Now this case is when we have only one element in the array. Now there are more than one element as in our example. We have total 8 elements. So now in this case we have to apply a recursive approach. Now if is over, we'll write else part. Now in else what will come? First we have to find mid position. Based on the mid only binary search algorithm works. We need three things in binary search algorithm compulsorily. whether it is a iterative or whether it is a recursive algorithm, we need a low, high and mid position. On the basis of these three markers only we find the data. So mid will be what? Low plus high divided by 2, and we have to take the floor of this. So if data equal to a of mid, so whatever element is there at the mid position matches your data, then you have to return what? Your mid position as the answer. So return mid. If data is less than a of mid, that is element which we want to find is less than a of mid. Suppose element is less than 8, the element which we want to find is less than 8, then obviously it will be there on the left hand side. Okay, so your what you will return, you have to call the binary search again. Now your parameters will be what? Low, then mid minus 1 will be considered as a high, and the element which you want to find will remain same, that is your data. So low will be 0, mid minus 1 will be what? 2, and your data. Suppose data you wanted to find is 5. So 5 will be there on the left hand side also, only of this middle element, that is 8. So low will be at the 0th position, mid high will be at this position. Okay, and again to this part binary search recursive algorithm will be applied. From this the middle element will be found and again compared with your data element. Else what you will return? Again call the binary search. If the element is greater than the mid element, now this is the mid element, and element is greater than mid element, that we want to find the 13. Now 13 is greater than 8, so it will be there on the right hand side only. It will never be there on the left hand side because it is a binary search algorithm and it is always in the sorted order, that is in the increasing order. So 13 will be there after 8 only, that machine also knows. So return what? Again you have to call binary search, and the parameters will be what? Your low element will be present at what? Mid plus 1 position, high will remain same, and the data. So you have to call like this, and again it will apply the same binary search algorithm, that is finding the mid element and checking it with the your data element. So if after applying this also if you are not getting, then you can say that data is not present in the array. So this was all about a recursive binary search algorithm. Now we'll see how to find the time complexity of recursive binary search algorithm. To find the time complexity of recursive binary search algorithm, we have to write the recurrence relation. Recurrence relation is nothing but a mathematical equation we have to derive based on the algorithm. Now we have written the function, or you can say the algorithm over here. So from this I can derive the recurrence relation easily. So how I can derive? I have to calculate the time taken. Okay. So now for this, how much time it will take? There is no loop. Time complexity means you have to find the loops only. So in this part there is no loop only available. Only if statements are there. If and else statements are there, but there is no loop. So in this case the time taken will be order of 1. Okay. So we have to see the else part. In the else part also, this first statement mid equal to low plus high plus divided by 2 also will take order of 1 time. This if and return mid also will take 1. Okay. Now when you call the function using recursive approach, recursion is used over here, binary search. Again you are calling the same function. So if and else is there, so either this recursive call will get executed or this recursive call will get executed. Both won't get executed at a time. Either of them will get executed. So in this case, you are calling the binary search function again and again. So, and binary search we know the concept. We have to every time divide by 2 we have to do. Okay, we find the low plus high and we do divide by 2 and we get the mid element. So every time we are going from one level to another level, so it will be t of n by 2 levels. So from this we got, if n equal to 1, an order of 1 your time complexity will be. In the best case, this is the best case. If your array size is greater than 1, then this condition will get executed. If your array size is only one element is there, okay, then you will get it in order of 1 time. If more than one element is there, then this is the case. So if you solve this, your best case time complexity is what? Order of 1, and worst and average case time complexity is what? Order of log n. So this is the time complexity of binary search algorithm using recursive approach. If you solve this recurrence relation using using substitution method or master theorem also, you will get the same answer, order of log n. So this was all about recursive binary search algorithm under data structure. Thank you.